Welcome to Masterpiece Theaters, presenting Sherlock Holmes on the classic case, the case of the missing monkey.
Holmes, do you have any new cases today?
I'm afraid, my dear Watson, I've been without a case for many moons. However, if I'm not deeply mistaken, I will have one shortly.
Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. Did you have a visitor?
Thank you, Miss Hudson. Show her in, please.
Great Scott, how do you know that?
For the very simple reason that she radioed to me earlier and said she'd be here at 6.
Thank you for allowing me in for your busy schedule, Mr. Holmes, but I have the most peculiar case.
Really? Pray, tell me all about it.
Well, it all started like this.
2 weeks ago, I went to my usual routine hair appointment that I have every Tuesday when I noticed something very strange. My hairdresser that I have always used wasn't there. It seemed that there was a sudden accident and she was unable to cut my hair. The lady took her place. Taking her place seemed very strange, but she seemed like a nice old lady, so I trusted her with my hair.
Just a little on the sides, okay? I kind of want a layer, but keep the back. Yes, I'm sure that will do it. I'll just look in the mirror.
Dear lady, you do insult me. I feel that I've earned a reputation a little more than to be bothered with just a bad hair day.
But you didn't let me finish. There's more.
Pray continue. I apologize.
Well, all of a sudden, after I noticed that my hair had been hacked, I go to tell my hairstylist, but she had suddenly vanished. But it gets even more peculiar. The police found my regular hairstylist gagged and tied up into the closet.
Why? Was someone pulled?
What do you make of it, Watson?
I don't know.
You don't know. I suspected as much. Well, I do not know either at this point. But I will say that we may have a very interesting case indeed.
Well, there is one more thing. You see, I work...
The zoo, right?
Yes. However, did you know that?
It is simplicity itself, Watson. Do you know how I knew? You've seen my methods in action. What do you make of it?
I don't know.
My dear Watson, it's quite elementary. You see, it is simplicity itself whenever a woman walks into the room and she reeks of elephant dung. Elephant waste is very peculiar only to the work of a zookeeper. Quite simple. After all, isn't it? Anyway, continue with your story.
Well, it all started like this. Well, of course, as you may know, the England City Zoo's prized possession is the monkey that's well loved from New Africa. Not only is it worth millions of dollars, but it is also well loved by all the workers and all the children that come and visit the zoo.
Yes, so what happened to the monkey?
Well, it seems that the next time I arrived, apparently someone must have snatched the monkey and took it away.
My lady, is there any precise details in which you can give me? Any peculiar things?
Well, let me think. Yes. Yes, well, I did think something was peculiar. You see, Bobo the monkey only comes to me. I mean, it would be impossible for someone to snatch Bobo without some kind of commotion.
Were there many other zookeepers around that could hear the commotion if there was one made?
Absolutely. It's guarded every 5 minutes. It's well secured. And someone would have surely heard that the monkey had been kidnapped against its will.
And Bobo will go to no other zookeeper other than yourself?
No one. Absolutely no one. I am his favorite of all the zookeepers.
I see. You have shed a great deal of light on the subject with that small detail. Ah, yes, my dear lady, I do not think it will be long before our mystery will most definitely be solved.
Thank you, Sherlock Holmes. Please, let me know if any other information occurs.
I will. Good day to you, ma'am. Watson, show the lady out.
What are we doing here, Holmes?
Ah, my dear Watson, unless I am deeply mistaken, all we have to do is wait it out until our man comes in here and buys one buttload of bananas.
Fresh vegetables and fruits come.
I'd like
May
to
I help you,
buy
sir?
a buttload of bananas.
A buttload of bananas.
Ah, Watson, did you hear that?
Why do you want bananas?
Ah, sir, I believe you can come with me. Ah, thank you, thank you. We have our man, Watson. Oh, yes. Bring him in.
But all right.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. Me and Bobo thank you very greatly. However did you solve such a mystery?
Well, my dear lady, it was evident to me that the hair mystery had to come into play. And it did, in case you've not figured it out yet. Since you were the only person who the monkey would respond to, I knew that they must disguise themselves to trick the animal's clever instinct. By doing this, they needed your fiery red hair. So they just cut some of your actual hair. Not only would it have the scent, but yet the sight as well.
Oh, thus the mysterious hairstylist.
Yes, very clever. And I've always heard of criminals using animals with great agility and skill to aid them in some of their most devious crimes.
But how did you know where he would be?
Ah, dear lady, a monkey can consume a great deal of bananas. Ain't that right, Bobo? And what better place to feed a hungry animal than to get the bananas that were 30% cheaper than all others in town?
Oh, very clever.
Yes. Thank you. In fact, when I arrested the man, he was still wearing the wig in which he had made from your hair. He must have been just training the animal to try to get it to do his mischievous crimes.
Oh, speaking of hair, do you like my new hair?
It's wonderful. However, did you grow it back so quick?
Oh,
You know,
it's
when
not
you
my
were
real hair. I use secret extensions.
Really?
Well, Dr. Holmes and Watson, if me and Bobo ever need a case, we'll be sure to contact you. Thank you very much.
Glad I could be of services.
Come on, Bobo.
Bobo.
Ah, Watson, another mystery solved. You know, this makes me feel like playing my violin.
Bobo.
Bobo music.
Are you gonna turn it that way then?
See here. With my violin in hand, I will play.
Thus concludes this final episode of The Case of the Missing Monkey.